Welcome everybody to the Hip Pause podcast where we watch YouTube so you don't have to. I'm here with my beautiful co-host, David.
Oh, I am beautiful, thank you. And I'm also with Iman.
You're okay.
Alright, so you.
What's up? What have you been watching this week?
Yeah, a new week, new set of YouTube videos to watch.
I've been down some rabbit holes this week, actually.
That is rare to come by. You know, like that moment, like Saturday morning, where you're like, you got time on your hands, and you just one video leads to another.
Yeah, except it wasn't Saturday morning. It was more like at work. You know, when I'm supposed to be working.
Hey,
you know.
what? You don't know
slow it down. Rewind. No.
Hit pause.
Just slow that down.
Hit pause on that.
That was a joke.
You don't do that. You're a hard worker. I know that much.
I feel like I haven't really done that for ages. It was like a growing up kind of like uni kind of thing. Procrastination. When you had like a piece of actually, I suppose I was procrastinating, but but when you have like
you keep digging this hole that that you're being bad at work. Just like let it go.
Fair enough.
You're being responsible at your lunch break.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just it feels good, but it also feels like I've melted a part of my brain.
Melted. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I've done some damage, and now I won't be able to fix it.
Okay, I am a bit curious to what this is. Actually, yeah, you go first with your week.
Okay, so I got into these. I read an article on Gizmodo, which is like a big tech website, and culture, blah blah blah, and it was about Blood of Intent, which is this new. I want to slow down on calling it a craze, but it's a new thing on YouTube.
So it's a YouTube thing.
Oh yeah, specifically YouTube, and you'll find out why. So what this thing is you write a few sentences of intent on a piece of paper.
Okay, what is intent, by the way?
So there's like set ones that are like I intend to.
Oh boy.
I intend to free myself from the bonds of this earth.
So what, does everything have to have this like cryptic message, or can it be I intend to do well at school tomorrow?
Well, thing is, so some people say, oh, you can
use it for good rather than evil.
No, it's only supposed to be for good and only for selfless acts.
My apologies,
David.
Never would I.
So some people say you can do anything you want, but everyone just seems to do the same like words. Okay, so you write your intent, and then you prick your finger.
Of course you do.
Or if you want to go hardcore, go a bit metal with it, you can cut your hand with a knife.
When you prick it, does the blood drop, and then you create a YouTube logo sign? Okay, when you drip it,
like button.
That's the best way. Like and subscribe, and now it's just like a drop of blood. Like plop.
Drop that blood on that subscribe button.
Perfect. You heard it here. We started that meme first.
So you drop the blood on the piece of paper, and then that's it.
A paper. The paper that you write this.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, credit. You write it. You don't like type it on a.
No. You gotta write it. You gotta write it. That's important.
At least we haven't gone that far down like tech. Yeah. Like no, you gotta do it on WhatsApp.
And
then put the blood on your phone.
So this is the part about having to put it on YouTube,
right?
Because the intent needs to be witnessed. This ritual,
of course,
it's like blood magic, but not evil blood magic.
If I was an expert in blood magic, I would say it would have to be witnessed as you write it, rather than where you're going with this, which I'm assuming is putting it on YouTube.
Well, no, you video I guess, because you video yourself doing it, and then you put it on YouTube. So
see, if there are gods out there, they don't care about your internet feed.
Yeah.
But carry on.
But it's got to be witnessed. That's important.
Course,
if you want, you can get people in person to come and do it. So, I mean,
those would be the videos I watch.
The people doing this, I don't think have easy access to a group of friends that are going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll come over and watch you cut yourself.
Wow, that was quite the. Imagine like a WhatsApp group, like, okay, anyone available to watch me cut myself?
Hey guys, I got a 6 p.m. blood cutting ritual. Anyone want to come over?
I was going to go to my mum's party, but yeah, okay, fine.
So you put it on YouTube, and that's where you get you got to get the views.
All right.
It's basically like, guys, please give me views. Look, I'm cutting myself. That's the desperation level.
That's what it's become. But out of all these videos you've seen, does anyone ever do a follow-up like it has worked?
Yes, lots of people do follow-ups.
Okay.
And they're like, oh man, I've spent too much time in this thing. But there's people that are like, yeah, the next day I had a dream.
Of course.
Lots of people dreaming about numbers and things. I'm dreaming about this number. And then I saw the number in my recording software, and then I saw the number over there, and it means the angels are looking over me. There was others that were like, I pictured someone's room, and I'd never been there. I'd never been inside it before, but I was able to picture it in this dream vision.
So that's not even related to like the intent bit. It's just like signs are happening.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there was another one that was like, he said, I'm sorry to laugh because I think that some of these people have some like mental issues.
Have some respect.
But he was like, yeah. And then the next day, I could feel my leg. It just felt like it was going kind of...
Oh, like numb from time to time.
Yeah, it would literally like going like... I could feel like tingles in my leg. And then I was feeling tingles in my hands and my fingertips. And it was a crazy out-of-body experience. Like, all right, man, I don't know. Get up and walk around.
Yeah,
because
shake it up, play a bit of sports.
Yeah, you'll feel better.
Wow.
So, but then there's also, I've seen one where the guy's like, I should not have done this. I've invited the bad spirits in. But that only happens if you haven't written down a selfless intent. Okay, David? So be careful with your intents, people.
Oh, man. Is it Easter? No, Easter's past. I think there needs to be like a holiday for when you like gotta write these down, put it on YouTube, and then like see what presents you get.
Oh, man. So as of right now... searching Blood of Intent on YouTube is like over 300k videos. So
man, if there was no Fortnite around, that would be the thing.
yeah. Gonna say, oh no, I'm gonna get recommendations now. Watch this guy cutting himself.
Speaking of, if you've got any things you want a witness of, I'm happy to help.
Just
tweet at me.
Don't do it.
I'll take the hit.
But luckily, most people only do like literally like one or two tiny drops of blood. So it's not like extreme in that sense. It's just weird.
And if we know YouTube like we know YouTube, the moment a kid does it and that trends, YouTube will like start coming in with some laws.
Slow it down.
Oh, this
already happened. Okay, well, not the laws, but someone posted a video of them doing it with their kid.
Oh boy,
pricking their kid's finger.
They did it to the kid
and doing the thing. Yes,
of course they did.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. It's just madness.
Well, I mean, I've been playing a lot of God of War recently, and the chemistry between the father and son is a bit aggressive, but they say it's for the good.
I mean, he takes that kid into war.
Pricking
a finger
is the first step to war, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, I wouldn't put...
Next thing we know, it's going to be... Actually, it'll be the opposite, because so many intents of world peace, people wishing world peace is it's a good thing, David.
It's a good thing.
I'm coming around to it,
Freedom of speech.
I'm starting to get, I think I'm into it.
Well, you did break your hand recently. Now you got more reason to
Yeah, that's true.
Just let it. Little Iman over here was doing a little skateboarding this week.
It's true, yeah.
I'm surprised you weren't watching YouTube videos of skateboard fails.
Maybe that would have put me off.
Yeah, all those jackass days.
So no video games. All I got is I can only watch YouTube. That's it.
Oh yeah. Well, now you're doing your job, and you have to.
Okay. So I've been digging into this as well, and it actually all stems from this one guy who came up with it.
Ah, right.
And his theory, by the way, this guy is legitimately insane. He's actually been put away in an insane asylum. There's also a video of him. So his name on YouTube is
it's a tricky one.
I'm going to come back to you with that because I have temporarily forgotten it. But it's a quasi-luminous. He actually so there's a video of him with the police coming to get him in his home, which he posted as a guys see the police brutality, whatever.
Oh, right, yeah.
And you can see in it, he's got his chest stapled together from an operation. He's he looks like he's in a hospital gown. He's like, these police brutal
bastards.
Brutal, exactly. They come in his house, they get him on the floor, take him away and stuff. But it turns out he had had an operation in the hospital and then ran off, went home.
So of course they would come.
They were coming to get him because they thought he was going to hurt himself. Because he had open wounds on his body.
Well, I mean, okay.
Okay.
So he's got all the signs.
So anyway, he says, once 144,000 people do the blood of intent...
What, worldwide, I'm assuming.
Yep. Posted on YouTube or whatever.
Cool. Then
the kingdom of heaven or something will come down.
So if I'm the 144,000th person,
you're on the list.
Do I get special treatment because I was the last one? You know, like that.
Maybe,
person.
yeah, like you win the cash prize.
or like when a YouTuber hits 10 million and I'm the 10 million subscriber, I get like flown to like there.
No, you just get extra heaven.
Extra.
You got the good heaven, the real spicy heaven.
That heaven,
that quality heaven.
That heaven that just has like the best YouTube videos.
The dankest heaven.
All the good memes, I get to see them first.
Yeah. Well, you go to meme heaven.
I don't even think that's a good place in any respect.
Nobody wants to be there.
Bad meme heaven, good meme heaven.
Every
exactly
meme
the same
every
thing.
meme that's died is a bad meme. By definition.
And no meme can stay forever.
Exactly. No meme's life is infinite.
Wow, we learned a lot today. Huh?
We did, yeah. So that's what I've been watching. Also, by the way, all this Blood of Intent and this Quasi-Luminous guy, he's got like a collective. There's loads of people that basically worship him. But it's all connected with any conspiracy theory you can think of, especially Flat Earth.
If he gets 144,000 subs...
Oh boy.
He would actually probably start deleting people who take it above that number.
yeah.
But you know, until that day.
So that. Well, what else has he been doing? He calls himself Satan. He believes he actually believes he's Satan as well.
I mean, does he do enough evil acts for me to believe that?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
he's probably following YouTube laws.
He's like ushering in Kingdom of Heaven, but he's also. I'm Satan. I don't get it.
That's a clever Satan, though. Think about it. Satan's all like, be evil, hate God. But then if you're like, no, God is great, join me. That's how you get them. Get them while they're vulnerable.
I can't even. It's so unbelievable.
I'm kind of sold. Once you start a church, I'll be definitely in between that.
People follow him like a church. They worship
like a
him.
God church.
Oh.
Or like the Gospel of Poppy.
Everything comes back to Jake Paul and Poppy.
Yep, first two podcasts we ever did, actually.
So that's what I've been watching. Okay, I'm over it. I'm done talking about it. It is weird. Flat Earth, reptilians, blood,
and all that.
But I think this Blood of Intent thing. I think there's going to be a few more articles written about it. So we'll see. But I kind of hope not, because it's just going to make people do it, and it's just stupid.
But then that's what YouTube's turned into. There's so many YouTubers now, and a new thing comes, you want to capitalize. So you're going to make that video of pricking yourself. Somebody else is going to do it. And I do a diss track about how you do it.
Yeah.
And then that diss track meme comes.
Let's just make the diss track now and just skip a few steps so we can let this meme die.
People think it's difficult to start memes or like start this new trend, but if you think about it, you can do it. You can actually do it.
Just some blood on a piece of paper.
There you go.
So yeah, that's it. That's my journey this week.
I'm sorry that whole week has been taken up by that.
I mean, geez, I've been, like I said, melting my brain. If you watch some of these videos, it's ugh.
I don't know if linking it in the podcast is gonna like be a bad idea.
Yeah. So apart from that, I also was doing a bit of research around Poppy. What have you been watching then?
Not too much. I've been watching, because I'm going to see Deadpool. Probably I would have watched it by the time this is posted, but I'm going to see it like this Saturday. And yeah, just been noticing a lot of Ryan Reynolds on YouTube. Yeah, he does have a YouTube channel, and he does
his own channel.
Yeah, but he doesn't put anything like Will Smith does for like personal vlogs and shit like that.
Will Smith.
He finds a way, Will Smith. But then Ryan Reynolds just puts
how many subs does he have?
What, Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything significant because he just does Deadpool stuff. It's just
it's an advertising channel basically. PR.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just been doing. You probably like seen a few ways like apologize to like David Beckham as a joke to promote the movie.
Saw that one.
He went to Manchester United, which I actually found pretty funny.
By the way, I thought the David Beckham one. I thought David Beckham was so cringy.
Yeah, he was cringy, but he actually looked, because of that, he looked really annoyed, which was probably what the video was going for.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
But yeah, what is up with... I thought, if anything, David Beckham's been in America so much that he would have been more comfortable in front of camera, but it did seem like he found it like, why are you bothering me? Or I don't want to be in this, or I'm not comfortable doing it.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't comfortable, that's for sure.
Still looks good for his age, you know.
I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of money, so...
No, but I think that's natural. Shut up. But he looks good. So yeah, then he also goes to Man United, which, hey, that's also the club of David Beckham once upon a time. And then he's like trying to get everybody to wear Deadpool football tops, and he's like really working hard, and he's like shouting at like the players, like shouting under his breath, shouting at the manager, and then at the end is like, I just want to beat Infinity War, which is so true, and I hate that it takes so much to do it. I really respect, especially after the first movie, him putting a lot of effort, and his marketing is good.
Yeah.
I mean, was on that YouTuber's channel as well.
Oh yeah, Jacksepticeye. Yeah. So it was him playing the Deadpool video game,
which is a really good game. Well, not that the game is great, but the dialogue and you've played it, right?
I haven't played it. I've just watched a few videos, but it is very Deadpool-y.
And I think
pretty funny.
Yeah, Nolan North does the voice as well, and he does it really well. Which I remember the game came out before the movie, and everyone was thinking, "There's no way you could top being Deadpool than in the game." Ryan Reynolds does do a good job.
The thing is, Ryan Reynolds himself, basically, his personality is Deadpool. Basically.
I didn't think he was that much of that goofy. I know he's done goofy movies, but I didn't think that was him.
Yeah. He's like comedy actor through and through. I remember watching him in man.
Is it something where it was like around Christmas and he had like this?
There was one where he was in a restaurant.
Okay.
Whatever. But
back in the days,
he's a hilarious guy.
Yeah.
That's
that comedy in is that two something at a pizza place? Is that him?
No.
Two guys in a...
No, definitely. Maybe it's that. Not that. No.
What? That was such a long title for a sitcom. But yeah.
Okay, not that. I don't know what you're talking about. But
that does also sound like a porn thing as well, doesn't it?
But he's just... The reason these videos work with him going around pretending to be like Deadpool or whatever is that he's genuinely a likable guy. Yeah. So I will watch him with Jacksepticeye, even though I don't really like Jack.
I don't know much about him, but he was a good host for what YouTubers are nowadays.
Yeah.
Professional enough.
Professional, exactly, yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds was like...
But relaxed.
Ryan Reynolds knew... It always felt like Ryan Reynolds knew Jack, if that's his actual name, was like doing his best, and he went kind of down to his level, but not in a condescending way. But like, it was just nice that they were mutually on the same level.
He's just a cool guy.
Yeah,
you should follow his Ryan Reynolds Twitter, by the way, as well.
I can imagine
it's actually pretty funny.
What else? Not too much else, but like you said, Poppy. Because she's now posting a little bit more than she used to.
So, like you mentioned, Poppy was our first ever podcast episode that we did.
Yeah.
If you want to hear some really rough podcasting, go back and listen to that.
Yeah, the same way you like tell your kids to like go watch that cartoon like Dexter's Lab or Cow and Chicken or whatever. That's like watching our first podcast or listening
Except
to it.
Dexter's Lab, that's a good show. Maybe I'm still just remembering.
It was a good show.
So what's up with Poppy right now, anyway?
Let's try and put it in a quick wrap up.
You're gonna wrap it? Don't wrap it, please, Gus.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna wrap it. You know.
Okay. Anyway,
that's for another podcast. That bonus episode everyone's waiting for. So she's got this like weird scandal going on with another YouTuber / singer called something Argo.
What does she actually make nowadays?
Who?
Mars Argo.
I think she's kind of seized or does just music. Maybe Spotify much. But she did have a bit of a YouTube bit where she actually worked with Titanic Sinclair, who is Poppy's director.
I want to say like...
Let's just go with the
artistic partner.
Artistic influence. partner. Well, he's kind of on top if there was a hierarchy.
He does get listed. Yeah, he does get listed as the director. I guess so.
So the videos I wouldn't say are similar, but you can tell Titanic's work was on it.
Yeah, to me. So anyway, sorry, you go on and finish.
Yeah. So okay, so Margus or whatever. Argo. Let's go with just Argo.
It's Mars Argo.
Mars Argo. Cool. Her
two very simple words.
I kept thinking there was a U here and there, like Marcus Argo. I was like, well, that's not a girl's name. So they very short, similar style and format. Short videos, being weird, being creepy, being cultish. And then that was okay. It didn't like go on and trend like the Poppy we have now. So that ended or ceased or slowed down, whatever you want to call it. Then Titanic tried the same thing with Poppy, and that obviously boomed and became more successful. So obviously with taking any of our shoes, you see something, you were part of something that failed, and then it worked with the same formula that you made a thing, but it didn't go as far. Now somebody else takes that from you and does better and kind of works off your hard work. So she filed a lawsuit, which makes sense.
Just saying they stole her ideas.
Yeah.
It was all, not copyrighted, but it's like just stealing ideas. And things.
And then that was like the first level.
Oh, the other part of it as well.
Yeah, and then stuff comes up later. And then like after she posts that, you don't post the lawsuit, but after she put that through,
you're watching too much YouTube.
A lot of the grounds, especially from fans as well as myself, even neutrally, I felt like not everything works out well the first time, and somebody can do your idea better. So that is life. I've been through that with like me and my friends doing like a startup and people doing a better job, and then they just get the money, they get the credit. It does suck, but you don't really have grounds to like say that they stole everything completely. So then the response from that kind of brought up other stuff outside of this lawsuit, which turned into a bit of a scandal that apparently Titanic is like. But you were gonna say.
So I was going to say part of the lawsuit is that Titanic, and not molested, but abused
verbally
Mars Argo.
And maybe other...
Belittled her and,
and that's
punched her in the face as well.
Yeah,
that was
apparently whilst they were working together, not like at the end or like... Which... I mean, we see that all the time. Like, we covered the Martinez twins and how they were talking about how Jake was also racist and bullying them. So people are going to obviously make a big deal when they're against the wall. I'm not taking any away from her. Maybe if she was, she should definitely speak up about it. But then Poppy retaliates or just at least responds saying... She knows Mars, Argos, did it, very well. And if anything, Poppy herself in her previous life, as she says, was also abused as well. And she finds it disgusting that Mars Argo would bring up something that Poppy has been through.
And the extra layer to this is that both Poppy and Titanic Sinclair were abused by the same person.
Oh, that is now Mars Argo's...
partner, So what
is this cult?
I mean, this is weird. This is weird.
Where's the blood? Where's the blood on paper? Jeez, some intent is going on.
We need some positive blood intent going on for this, okay?
What a loop-de-loop.
So, just to summarize it, Mars Argo is suing them whilst also making stuff or partnering up with the person who has a restraining order, an actual restraining order against him against Poppy and Titanic. So it's like, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good for her, in my opinion, because she's like, oh yeah, he abused me, but then Poppy's like, yeah, your little buddy has a restraining order against.
And if you value like people coming out of abuse, that's the last thing you would do is work with somebody who is one of the things you hate.
Exactly. Like, it just seems too
childish.
Oh god.
That's YouTube in a nutshell. But it is a pretty serious matter, even if it is just on YouTube.
And there's like a video of Titanic Sinclair getting beat up by this guy.
Why are all these like little clips people find for evidence always bad quality and short?
Yeah, I know. What is with that? Like,
we're in an age of vloggers where people have the best cameras.
Yeah.
And every little clip of like, oh, look at the footage. It's like I can barely see it. It's like they lower the quality on purpose. I guess you need to like save that megabyte space. But my goodness. But yeah, that's the Poppy thing. It's obviously still up in the air. Like there's no resolution. Although Poppy and Titanic feel like this lawsuit's gonna die. They seem pretty confident. Poppy's posting videos like nothing happened.
Yeah, well, she's posted some
controversial
ones. But yeah, it's just another bit of. It seems to me that Mars Argo just wants a bit of fame.
Yeah, or at least maybe she just wants her money and have some peace. Because like anyone can claim money, and then because the one who is in power will just settle for a low thing, so she shuts up. So at the end of the day, she wins, even though she doesn't actually win what she's pursuing.
Yeah, but that's true. But if that was the case, they would have made it public. She would have said, "Look, I'm going to do a lawsuit. Give me some money, or it's going ahead." They would have given her the money.
Unless they thought that she wouldn't take it further.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they just couldn't care less. Like Lindsay Lohan and a lawsuit for GTA 5. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Dude, that went on for years.
Yep. It looked more like... I can't remember the model. I can't remember it. What's her name?
Kate Upton?
Kate Upton. It definitely looked a lot more like her.
So, what was it? Lindsay Lohan said the cover art of GTA 5 took her likeness without asking.
Never would I have thought about it.
It was just a youngish girl with the same colour hair.
No, blonde hair.
Blonde hair. Like, how is that you? But it did actually look more like Kate Upton.
Definitely.
But not even like they'd copied her either.
If there's a job I've ever wanted, is to be like a PR, marketer or whatever you want for like. I don't want to say Lindsay Lohan's down in the ditches, but like I could revive her career, and I would love that job. I would love that job.
So I've got a pretty weird thing about Lindsay Lohan.
Weird, alright.
I don't know. I used to have a lot of dreams about Lindsay Lohan. Oh my gosh!
And the podcast is over.
18 plus from now on. No. They were innocent. Completely innocent.
Oh, that's such a cool idea for a podcast. After it goes to the 18th minute, everything is now filthy and disgusting.
So I just had these. I used to have these dreams where I was basically like her dad, and like looking after her, like, guys, stop being mean to Lindsay Lohan. Okay. I
thought you meant she
leave her alone.
Daddy. Right,
no, not like that. I was just like a protector.
I see.
I like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I Freaky Friday, right?
I feel like she got a lot of bad stuff.
The same with Britney Spears. I don't think everything she got. I don't think it's all fair.
Actually, I like Britney Spears as well.
I do. Apparently, she's doing really well.
She's been posting and stuff a lot. She's going on another tour.
Yeah, and she, is it Vegas? There's this thing in Vegas where they only give like a certain slot for like singers to perform. Like very rare. It's like a proud position to have, and they gave it to her, so she sings like at a certain time at a certain venue. It's like very prestigious.
Oh, really?
And
wow!
It's really
yeah. She's been posting all these videos of her working out and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's just in like really good shape. I don't know. She's doing pretty well, I think.
Yeah. She just doesn't need the attention and fame to show it, because sometimes you have to take a step back from all this like stupid magazine articles. They just want to show her being, at her worst. So good for her.
Yeah. So the same thing happened to Lindsay Lohan. She just needs to bounce back now.
Yeah.
I'll help Lindsay. I'll help you.
Tweet at me first.
No, I'm the one that had the dreams.
What would be your the dreams? What would be your first thing? Where would you take her? To Ellen?
Yeah. We know after Ellen, memes die.
That's exactly what we should do. You give Lindsay Lohan that meme. That meme will bounce her career.
By the way, what was she thinking going up against GTA 5, trying to sue them? Are you kidding me?
She probably just thought video games. What did they know?
You do not have that enough money to win a lawsuit against them.
She's definitely keeping the money she's got.
Do you know something? GTA 5 is still in the charts on Steam.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
And a little bit on the Twitch, like top.
It
things
came
to
out
watch.
years ago.
You gotta give him credit.
Unbelievable.
But yeah.
So what have you been seeing? What else have you watched this week?
Well, I just watched my standard. I watched what do you call it? TGF Bro.
Yeah.
As I do. I think they post like once a week. He goes to like the
Really?
pound.
Because for a while they were only going once a month.
Oh no, they actually had a period like after New Year, like they were posting like maybe every 2 or 3 days. But now it's like back to once a week.
So by the way, we got a previous episode about TGF Bro. Check that out.
Yeah. And then so he goes to the pound store, or if you're our American,
I saw the thumbnail for this.
Right, yeah. If you're our American viewer, they went to like the dollar store and they basically bought. I don't know how true it is, but they did get a big van and they did spend a lot of money. They bought every item in the store.
One of every item.
And he brings
it's actually
it
a
back.
funny concept.
Yeah, and then they bring it and they just dump it in the other guy. So there's 2 of them for the YouTube channel. So he dumps it in Ramel's bedroom and it's a terrible mess.
How much did they spend? Did they say?
Of
course they said. They're such flexers.
No, but they showed the receipt and stuff, which actually does make me I want us to do a podcast on Mr. Beast one day.
I don't know.
Oh, really? He is basically a YouTuber who gets views and gets money, and he uses every cent. Well, okay, that's not true, but like the bulk of all the money he gets, he like just gives it. He's like that good deed YouTuber.
Oh,
so he like gives money to other people. He
like a random person, like here's $1,000.
Yeah, and he just does a lot of nice ideas with them. Basically, he doesn't like keep the money and like buy Lamborghinis or nice expensive wristwatches. He like just puts the money back into his videos, which is rare. It's like he has a better value
I like
of money.
it. Yeah, it's quite. He sounds
He's the guy who did. He watched It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours. He's that guy who does those records. He does a lot of other things, like he counts to like 182,000, something like that.
Is he the one that scrolled all the way to the bottom of an Excel spreadsheet?
He would be that kind of guy. He loves challenges like that, which leaves him dead at the end of the.
Jeez.
But then he does that, like challenges to show why he's the beast in quotes, and then he also does stuff with money, which I really kind of like from the little I've seen. But yeah, TGF Bro just using money. I think it was like 8,000. That sounds little for a company. It must be more than
right.
8,000 items in a store. I think there should be more. Maybe I'm wrong. It could have been 18,000.
I would have said 8,000 sounds about right. I don't know, to be honest. How could you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Until you do it.
8,000, probably 8,000. Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do I know?
I ain't no YouTuber.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I've also been reading a bit about Jake Paul as well.
Sure.
And we always end up coming back to Jake Paul and Logan, but they're always in the news. But lately, Jake Paul's been in the news because everyone is leaving him. Everyone's I'm out, I'm done.
I can definitely tell you, the same way you were quoting how many like search videos are for that blood thing, in total of how many people around Team 10 as well as Jake have made a video of why I'm leaving Team 10. It is over 100. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I will bet anything on it.
Why I'm leaving
Team 10. And you can post it more than once. Tessa Brooks, who I actually, out of all the people in Team 10.
You can get 3-4 videos out of that.
Exactly.
Not to mention the Instagram content.
Yeah.
You got everything. You're good. I mean, okay, so the main guy, Nick Crumpton.
Yeah.
Who was actually the chief operating officer or something of the Team 10 company.
Sure.
So he wasn't just talent on the front facing making videos.
Talent.
He was also like a key business side.
I could see that bit. He's British.
Yeah, obviously, you know. You got to have a British guy doing the important business stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But he left.
So that is confirmed.
That's confirmed.
So what's the whole point? He set up a YouTube channel and a whole freaking studio in the Team 10 house. I thought he was going to like try the YouTube scene, and then he's left.
No, he left, yeah. Part of the reason is that the only reason is
he never
doesn't
happy.
Like he didn't
he didn't fit in.
He's like, why are you putting me in this video? I just don't want to be here. It was partly because he doesn't like the way the business is going, and he doesn't like Jake's dad as well.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not even going to go into it, but whatever. He left. And then the other one that left is... which is the other one that left?
Did his cameraman leave? Or did Justin Roberts?
Yes. So one of the cameramen left.
He's still filming as of the last video. But what I don't understand is they're going on tour, like all around America. So anyone who's left, surely they're going on tour. I think they're leaving after the tour. I don't really
know. No, I don't think they are. They're leaving immediately. They say that. Oh, and the other one was Chance.
And Anthony.
I don't know if Anthony left, but Chance definitely did.
That's true. He wasn't... Yeah, you're right about that, probably.
So they're all left, like, as of immediately.
That's really weird.
And it's just a bit... I don't know. It's all a bit vague. They're just kind of like, different priorities. Chance, I think, he just wants to do gaming.
Yeah.
That's all he wants to do. But fair enough.
He can't he work that out? He seems to be doing it anyway. I don't think their gaming is that successful, by the way, but... If that's what you want to do, definitely pursue it. But surely you could do a bit of both like he has.
Yeah, but not when Jake Paul's taking 20%.
I thought it was 10%.
Apparently it's 20.
Oh, so it's Team 20 now, huh?
It's Team 20.
Yeah, I love that Logan Paul diss track where it's like, you call it Team 10 because you take 10% of your friends.
Yeah.
You bastard. See, I told you. Now, I don't even want to be the PR guy for Lindsay Lohan. Or who did I say first? I want to be the new Nick Compton. I know what Team 10 needs.
What's
and
that?
I saw it actually in a comment. I was like, that's fucking genius.
Enlighten me, David. Go on. Let me hear it.
I'm sure you're called Team 10 because of that whole 10 numbers.
You are British, so it should be good.
That's half the job.
10 numbers, okay.
10 zeros on $1 billion or whatever.
Yeah.
Team 10 should be called for 10 people. And once someone leaves, you replace them. And then it's like a little big brother thing of like somebody leaves and somebody gets back into the house. And the house needs to go back to what it used to be, which is just a crazy environment of random shit.
Yes.
That definitely needs to come back. Like tasering each other, balls in the pool, and all that crazy stuff. Like kids. It was like a kids show.
Yeah,
but now they're like, they feel, I don't know, I feel like the Hollywood scene and where they've moved to has made them think that they have to get into new markets. I think it was way too soon.
Yeah, I think that they're all thinking they're too big shots now.
There's no one who has left that I was like, that is a good decision other than Tessa Brooks. Because she did have a dance talent and she knew working at Team 10 wasn't going to suit it. And now she's doing okay.
Is she?
Yeah. But then for everyone else, it's just, they think it's a good idea, but it's a fail. And I know a lot of other YouTube groups that have tried the same thing. Like, I don't know if you know SourceFed, which is Philip DeFranco's company. That one did die because of money issues. Or the companies just scrapped up the idea. The company that was funding it. And then all the YouTubers, because everyone is a YouTuber who works for a YouTube company, they have their own personal channels. When they leave and they try their own thing, it just doesn't boom as much as they thought it would. When they're like, I'm bigger than this. The fame gets to them.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you have... boy bands, girl bands break up.
I thought Zayn is doing pretty well though. Zayn's One Direction, right?
Oh yeah.
He's doing well.
Yeah, but you always get one that does well, like but then all the others kind of just fail.
Yeah.
So you know. Yeah. So that's it for this week's episode. Follow us. I'm on Twitter at Glyphix.
And I am at Blood. Oh, I'm joking. I'm on Sonat David.
Do not cut yourselves over a piece of paper. It's stupid and crazy.
Yeah, but if you are Jake Paul or Lindsay Lohan, I will be your PR or spokesperson.
But me first, though. If it's Lindsay, I'm on that. Okay, I got your back, Lindsay. I got your back.
What a dad.
And we got new episodes every Tuesday, so come back next Tuesday, or is it Wednesday?
It is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, right? Okay, yes. Just checking. Just checking.
I'm doing my homework. Thanks, Dad.
All right, thanks for listening.
See ya.